Welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. This one is an update. This is a celebration of justice. Reserve Trelawney, members of the Criminal Investigation Branch, are now questioning the sixth suspect in connection with... All right, everybody, before we go any further with this program, I would like for you to go over to Chairs and Benches TV on YouTube and subscribe. Not only that, I want to see SouFLoTV sent me over there. Show a little love. Show a little support. I've never steered you wrong, and this is the type of channel right here that you can actually watch without worrying about content being too derogatory. You can't watch it in front of grandma. You can't watch it with your sister them or with your girls, especially the ladies. Go support. Click over, link up with Chairs and Benches TV, hit that subscribe button, and engage with their videos. They have some very educational videos, especially on immigration in Canada, right? Link up over there on Chairs and Benches TV, and I'll see you over there. Come here, go check to see if my supporter them over there. I said, SouFLoTV sent me, so I'm here. All right, one big family, one love. Now, back to our regular scheduled program. The murder of 36-year-old Tamara Geddes, who was shot and killed in her bedroom in this rural community in the presence of her 10-year-old daughter on Friday, June 19th of 2020. This story was one of the stories that were very interesting, and we covered it before, where we said that family members of hers were involved and all this other stuff developed. Now, according to a highly placed Jamaica Observer West police source, the sixth individual now in custody is actually believed to be the shooter. Now, I know at this point of the video, you're probably saying, but SouFLo, they're just questioning the person. There has not been any confessions. And also, you're probably saying, sixth person? So it really took 6 people to kill this one girl, and the way they did it in front of her child. We'll get into the details of all that right now. So the sixth person is being questioned. The sixth person was brought in based on intelligence from the other 5 persons who are involved. Are involved because they have admitted to being involved, and they have outlined the plot to law enforcement exactly how they planned it and executed it, how much money was paid to get it done, who took the money and brought the money to the actual shooter. The only person that was not in custody so far is the actual shooter. And now they're saying that this is the actual shooter. But of course, they have not been before a court of law. And also the person who is pointed to as the actual shooter by everyone else that has admitted to being involved, this person has not actually given a confession. But at this point, no confession is needed. You are the sixth person in the group. You're the one all 5 of us came together, gave the money to, etc., etc. So the suspect was picked up by the police sometime last week. Now, so far, the accused in Geddes' killing includes her sister, her own sister, y'all. Her sister. These are the people that are involved in taking out this one female. Her sister, her blood sister, 39-year-old Nadine Geddes, and her own 2 daughters. That would be the niece or nieces of the victim. Her own sister and her own sister's 2 daughters. Those are the first 3. One of those 2 daughters was actually or is actually a minor, so her identity has not been released to the public. But of course, people in the area who know them, know the family, they already know who that minor is. A 4th woman, which is 33-year-old Tashana Young, and 55-year-old farmer named Owen Irving, both of Hampton District, Salt Spring, and St. James, have also been slapped with charges in connection with the killing. So there you have 5 people already involved. And it is through the confession of these 5 persons that they have came to the 6th person who everybody was saying, man, we got to find this guy, because the way he did that, I am absolutely sure this is someone that has done this before. We're talking about contract killings. And we had discussions on previous videos that we had on the channel before, where we talked about contract killings actually being on the rise in Jamaica. And some young people are actually looking at it as a career choice. Yes. So it is that serious. So a person like this needs to be taken off the streets like ASAP, because if they are willing to take some money, few dollars, to go kill a person, and the way he did it, especially in this particular case where she was shot multiple times right in front of her 10-year-old child after demanding sex. So he was about to rape her and she objected, right? And he killed her right in front of her daughter. And this was supposed to be a robbery, which we found out later was actually a set-up hit by her own family members, some of who lived in the same house that she was living in and were present in the same house while this man supposedly broke in, tried to rob her, rape her, and killed her in front of her 10-year-old daughter. It turned out to be actually a setup, and it was done by her own sister, who was sitting downstairs of the 2-story house, and her own 2 daughters that actually did it, right? So Irving reportedly gave a statement to the police in which he confessed to collecting $250,000 to hire a hitman to kill the 36-year-old Geddes. The 3 family members are accused of conspiring to hire a gunman to carry out the hit on their close family member, which we now know that he did carry the hit out. They were picked up by the police at their Trelawney home, which they shared with the deceased. Police said that within 24 hours after they were picked up, they reportedly gave caution statements admitting to planning and hiring the gunman to kill Tamara. Young and Irving were subsequently nabbed by the police in Westmoreland, and they were reportedly both engaged to hire the triggerman. The 4 female accused who appeared in court on Wednesday, July 22nd, they were remanded until September 4th. It is still not clear when Irving will make his first court date or court appearance. So there you have it. Irving has actually admitted to collecting $250,000 to carry out the hit. It says Irving reportedly gave a statement to the police in which he confessed to collecting the $250,000 to hire a hitman to kill the 36-year-old Geddes. No, they're saying that this person is actually the shooter. Well, there you have it, people. It all comes to an end. This is just wicked, cruel, and I mean, she was a beautiful and young. Still hadn't really lived life. You know, I mean, she had a 10-year-old daughter, but she was only 36 years old. So, I mean, hey, man, this goes to show that family is not always family, and blood is not always thicker than water, and you have to be careful about who you have in your immediate surroundings. Take stock of who you keep around you, because the people that can do the most damage to you are the people who are closest to you. It's just mathematics. Like Bob Marley said, only your friends know your secrets, so only he can reveal it. You understand? Meaning, it's only the people that are really close to you know what buttons to press and know your weak spots and actually know how to hurt you in the worst ways possible, because they are closest to you and you trust them, and around them your guard is down. She was at home. She was on the second floor of a 2-story house. She was upstairs with her 10-year-old daughter doing what a 36-year-old mother of a 10-year-old should be doing, spending time with her child, etc., and was pounced upon and murdered right in front of her child from a man who actually demanded to have sex with her right in front of her 10-year-old child. If you can imagine the mind state of an individual that was so cruel, but still was able to focus enough to be sexually aroused in the process of committing this crime, never minding that it was being done in front of a 10-year-old girl. You know, so it is what it is. At this point, y'all walk good, my people. Stay safe. Leave your comments in the comment section below. And again, this is one for justice. Shout out to the JCF for doing their job, for being on top of this one, and for solving it so quickly. It's SouFLoTV, man. I'm out. Peace.